looked like Lil Tay from this title. It looked like Lil Tay she turned 18 and made her OnlyFans, just like Danielle Bergoli did. If y'all don't remember Danielle Bergoli, the Catch Me Outside girl, as soon as she turned 18, she made her OnlyFans. People subscribed to that. She made bread fast as it be old ass niggas, old horny ass niggas too, that be goddamn waiting on these little ass kids to grow up. If they could do it earlier, they would. They be waiting on these little ass girls to get 18 and show their body and show they like private parts so they can pay for it and see it. These sick, bro. And we about to watch my boy Omeezy talk about it, man. Let's get into it.
You know what the going on? Lil Tay's dropping the youngest link of the century. Mark your calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST. Lil Tay rich and finna get richer.
Wow, tomorrow.
And we can only be
she just did a rollout for her dropping the OnlyFans. She marketing the fact that she dropping the OnlyFans at 3 p.m. She's marketing their calendars for this shit.
Great news. Lil Tay, yeah, that's right. The once famous girl who was talking about how much your grandma's house was in comparison to a chain that she had, launched in OnlyFans. Let's talk about it.
This Lil Tay, I'm richer than all y'all broke ass 30 on my wrist.
She said, bro, damn, 30 on my wrist, damn.
I'm richer than all y'all broke ass 30 on my wrist. What the all y'all doing with your lives? I'm 9, I was born in Atlanta, and I was broke as hell. Look at me now, I'm all better than you broke ass.
Bro, everything we've been watching is people from Atlanta, bro. What the fuck is this, bro? Atlanta is its own GTA like server, my nigga. Why is the nigga that been making fuel from Atlanta? Why is the homeless rap dude that been going viral from Atlanta? And now her ass from Atlanta, bro. What the fuck is up with Atlanta, bro? ATLANTAGA, that's where I'm from. I'm from the slum, nigga, knowing how we come.
Viral videos where she would essentially flex on people, having all sorts of money, saying how she was bossed up, etc., etc. And Lil Tay has gone through her share of controversy in her life, not only saying the racial things, but even faking deaths, brothers' deaths, parents being abusive, all these other things in her past. But as we've grown with Lil Tay, and it's crazy to say that, seeing as how she was 9 in that video that I just saw, she has become essentially a staple in our lives on the internet. I know I'm laughing, but I'm trying to be serious because a lot of people do recognize this young girl. But boy, does time fly, because right now,
bro, she was 9 when she first made that. Now she's 18. That was 9 years ago, chat.
Lil Tay is teetering on the edge of being 18, and she does what every other young girl has done that's been on the internet for a long time: prepare an OF link. It started with some cryptic tweets where on July 10th she said age of consent should be 18, which I kind of thought age of consent was 18, but nonetheless this seemed to be the first indicator of her rolling out something. And soon to come, just a few days later, some videos would drop about her dropping a link and people propositioning her to do so when she turns 18.
So it's my 18th birthday on July 29th, and every male has been counting down to it and literally telling me to...
Don't say every male. I haven't been counting down. I don't want to see that shit. I never in my life subscribed to a girl's OnlyFans. I never will subscribe to a girl's OnlyFans. Any nigga that subscribed to a girl's OnlyFans, you're fucking weird. You're a weird ass nigga. If you ever subscribe to a girl's OnlyFans, you're fucking weird. A1 Tasky, you not fucking safe, nigga, because you just called me cap. That means you subscribing to girls' OnlyFans. You're a fucking weird nigga, bro. I don't give a fuck. I love you because you subscribe to my motherfucking Twitch and YouTube. But nigga, you're weird, nigga. Why are you subscribing to girls' OnlyFans, nigga? That's weird as hell, nigga. Go get some girls in real life, nigga. You just exposed yourself, nigga. You just exposed yourself, nigga. No cap. Hey, A1 Tasky, bro, you just exposed yourself. You over here subscribing to these girls' OnlyFans, bro. Call in 4K, bro. You subscribe to me. Why you subscribing to these little weirdo? Call him out, chat. Chat, get his ass, chat. Hey, I don't know, man. You just got exposed in 4K. You should have just kept your mouth closed, nigga. You should have just kept your mouth closed, nigga. I just said I didn't subscribe to no girls' OnlyFans. He was like, nah, hell nah. You cap, nigga. You cap. Nigga, I'm so for real, nigga. What? Damn, Tay. That young nigga trim for sure. That young nigga trim, chat. He trim, man. Let me put it volume on.
Girlies, what do you think? Should I do it?
Now, this is ultra disturbing for a plethora of reasons because while I think she is some sort of baiter for the content and all this stuff like that, I do believe, based off of what I've seen from Billie Eilish, Millie Bobby Brown, Bad Baby, that people were anticipating her in her date of being 18.
That's
and it's also crazy because her age has also been like wildly speculated over the past couple years, faking that she was one age, denying that she was another, etc., etc. So these people had to really be keeping track of it. So Little Tay goes on to even drop a poll, and while she did get majority
People
of people
said,
saying don't drop the link, there were still 31%.
102,000 votes. 102,000 votes. Now let's just do the rule of 1% here. Let's just do the rule of 1%. 102, 835 times 1% is 1,028.35 people. And let's say she dropped her OnlyFans for, I don't know how much OnlyFans costs. Hey, one Tasky, how much OnlyFans cost? Since your ass be buying them, nigga, how much a girl's OnlyFans cost, nigga? You tell me. Ah, he know! Oh, no, he know! That was a test! That was a test! He knew it! No! No! You just exposed your fucking self, bro. Oh, my gosh. He is caught in fucking 4K. Bro. Oh, my gosh. Nah, nigga, you not playing. Times 20. Oh, my gosh, bro. Oh, my gosh. That mean this girl making 20,000 per post, nigga. No cap, bro. You just got fucking exposed, bro. Damn.
Of 100,000 people saying that she should drop the link. And we all know what the link is at this point. Nobody's oblivious. And just more and more tweets up leading to the big old day where she kept baiting people time and time again, getting millions upon millions of views on all these tweets, adding Candace Owens, asking a good question about her maturity level at 9, getting death threats, but now 18, getting the OF link. This was a very weird situation and circumstance. Why it's also weird though is because there's times where Little Tay was baiting the fact that she is still very young, and it's weird on her behalf because it's disgusting that you would use that as a bargaining chip or a marketing tactic, but it's also disgusting because it's working on people.
You already know what the fuck going on. Lil Tay's dropping the youngest link of the century. Mark your
The youngest link of the century? OMG.
calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST, and nobody, including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Lil Tay rich and finna get richer, bitch.
The youngest link of the century is mad devious. Well, the day of reckoning came and Little Tay did it. She announced it on her Twitter page that she did drop the link, and she had to make sure that everyone was confirmed that all the exclusive content was shot at 12:01 a.m. on the 18th birthday day. I hate to be a technical person here, but Little Tay, unless you were born on 12:01, then that still means you were underage.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. If she wasn't born at 12 o'clock on her birthday, then that technically means she's still 17 years old. Your birthday isn't on 12 o'clock. All right, fuck it.
Content was shot. If you were born at 5 in the afternoon, you gotta wait till 5 in the afternoon.
That's facts.
Oh, God, this is sick. That was sick. But what makes it even worse though is that in just a short 3-hour span, Little Tay reportedly made over $1 million when it comes to making OF content. She said, "Not bad for 3 hours. We broke the fuck out of the OnlyFans record."
You guys made her $1 million because you couldn't wait for her to drop content? If you didn't know, Lil Tay decided that when she becomes 18 years old, she wants to hop into that type of industry. And just like Bad Baby, she just made $1 million. Shawty straight up said, I don't want a normal job. I don't want to go to school. I want to do this. And made $1 million. And from what Twitter is saying, them fiend out dudes got finesse. It's dudes crying on Twitter saying that they got scammed, saying that all they see is normal photos. Do you not see?
That's what the fuck you get, nigga. Horny ass bastards, nigga. That's what you get. She should have posted this shit, nigga. Dumbass nigga. Why you trying to look at this little ass girl post photos, nigga? How old is you, nigga? Dumbass nigga, nasty ass nigga, nerd ass nigga, fuck nigga.
The overall issue that you even went to go pay for that?
Absolutely.
Do y'all know? Y'all just made her $1 million off of being thirsty, bruh. This is Bad Baby all over again. Y'all made Bad Baby, what, 23 million off of being thirsty?
There's so many things wrong with this, but we've got to unpack how we even got here. I've talked about it on this channel, and I think a lot of people would agree that the way that we go about putting young kids on the internet is totally disgusting. It's the reason why people like Casey Neistat have completely left his children's public faces off of the internet. Sure, he's shown some of them, which now in hindsight is probably even too much, but being a public entity as a child on the internet unfortunately attracts PDF files. Like, there's no other way to describe what is going on in real time, and especially in the wake of that one guy who had the islands list seemingly disappearing from the government's, eye. I think it's very, very, very telling as to how we as a society deal with these things when it involves.
I genuinely don't know about the Epstein shit. Like, I never really understood it. I might have to do some research on that because I keep hearing references to that and I don't understand the references. I don't know what that nigga did. I don't even know who that nigga is.
Of kids and sexualized behaviors. Before Lil Tay even made this drop, there were people foaming at the mouths on Reddit about the potential content that she could be dropping. Literally saying that, hey, I know it's bait, but I literally cannot control my urges and my lust.
Hi, this is 911 emergency. How can I help you today?
Yes, I would like to report a nigga wildin'.
This situation even looks worse knowing that Lil Tay has been known to lie on the internet. And not just lie about stupid and silly things, but literally lie about her age. And this is to the point where Google can't even keep up. There's been tweets of her having...
Bro, this nigga set up clean as fuck, bro. I'm just not peeping this shit.
Correct her age. Google is wrong. She's saying she's one thing. She's saying she's that thing. But literally, in a year's time, she just went 18 years old. Now, I will say that OF does require users to be 18 years old. They do their own version of age verification check, so we should be able to, at least guarantee that way if we're trusting OF that Lil Tay is 18. But there are people out there that literally think that Lil Tay is 14 years old, like she told us back in January of 24. And they were the ones who were saying, I want to click on the link. Drop the youngest link in the game. One of the bigger problems with this is that these young women, after years and years and years of being sexualized, have been indoctrinated to believe that, hey, sex sells. I need to use my gifts and my assets to go towards, funding my lifestyle or whatever the case may be, and ultimately manipulate this audience of men or give them what they want and cave into their fetishes. I really don't know the best technical way to describe this, but these young women do know these things, but this is only after years of being called X, Y, and Z, Schmexy, LMNOP, I can't wait till you turn 18 years old, etc., etc. Bad Baby literally did it and broke oodles and oodles of records. So while it sounds gross, it does make sense that a young woman would leverage her fan base that is begging for this stuff to, kind of tap on those pockets. Even though they know it's wrong. Lil Tay was seen retweeting not too long ago that it should not interest you or become attractive to you when a young girl just turns 18 as a grown man. And that's also why she is putting these, non-risque pictures behind this paywall. She is just feeding on these people's disgusting desires.
That's disgusting, bro.
To, fulfilling their actual fantasies.
That's the world,
they can't even
man.
control themselves to know the fact that they're being baited, but they still want to dive deep into Lil Tay. I'm sorry, that's so gross. I don't even think I know of another profession in which I can make $1 million in 3 hours. And trust me, a lot of content creators, if they found a way to tap the pockets of those people that consume their content, would. That's why some of us start Patreon to give exclusive content at patreon.com/Omeezy. But no, on a serious note, there's a lot of creators who, if they had an audience in which they could tap the pockets of, they definitely would. But sadly, they don't, or maybe good thing that they won't. The question is, would you do it or would you not do it? Specifically in this manner. And the only reason why young women are doing these specific things is because sex work has become so normalized in today's day and age.
Lil Tay just made $1 million on OF within 3 hours on her 18th birthday. Please let that sink in. Listen, I'm not here to judge anyone on how they make their money, but I do think it's creepy that the internet sits and
Men that bought that shit, you should be fucking ashamed. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself, bro. You're a damn, you damn near a PDF file, bro. Like, you a legal PDF file. Genuinely, you a legal PDF file. If you bought that girl shit as soon as it dropped when she turned 18, you're a legal PDF file, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. These nigga probably, genuinely, bro, these nigga probably old as hell, too. Like, these 30-year-old plus niggas that's waiting on this shit, thirsting over this shit, nigga. What the fuck?
counts down and waits for girls to turn 18. Trust me, I get the hustle, I respect the bag. But when society makes girls, teenage girls, feel like their most valuable asset is their body once they turn a certain age, that's when it becomes a problem. Let's bring back shame, because all it took was 3 hours. 3 hours for her to make $1 million. This is the same thing that happened with Bad Baby. Bad Baby made $16 million off of OF.
Wow.
And even she says it's weird how people signed up so quick when she turned 18.
For this video, I've been talking about Lil Tay and other youth content creators and their desire or begging from their audience to drop
these
OF
niggas is
content.
hell,
But if we're being real, this stuff happens not only for the young women content creators, but literally for all women content creators. No matter the niche, no matter the lane, as long as there is a male presence in it and you are a woman posting content, there are going to be men begging you to drop an OF link.
Stop asking me for the link in bio for my OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans and there will never be an OnlyFans.
You're thinking about how much money you'd make on OnlyFans. Listen, have I had the thought, like, I wonder, mathematically speaking, how much I would make? Sure, most girls probably have thought that. But have I ever actually considered doing it? Nor, absolutely not.
It's happened to some basketball creators that I watch that are women. Yes, people are asking them to drop OF content. And it's happened to some car women content creators that I watch. Yes.
Man, y'all niggas so fucking weird, bro. Ew, bro. Nasty ass niggas. Perverted ass niggas, bro.
People beg them to drop OF content. No matter the age,
Dirty
no matter the
ass
race,
niggas,
no matter the
bro.
demographic, any
Y'all
sort of
niggas
thing.
need to read the
whatever,
Bible,
there are going to be
bruh.
men begging you to
Damn.
drop OF content. And the question is how/why? Why as a society are we this gooned out? And how do you think it's appropriate to ask every single content creator that you meet or see on the internet that has boobs to drop an OF link? How do you think that that's a way of going about life? Only to then criticize them for then doing the thing.
Hey, drop this on the live channel, bro. AveryB reacts to Lil Tay making $1 million in 3 hours from OF. Dirty ass niggas.
Thing that you asked them to
Put
do,
that in quotations.
whatever.
Dirty ass
Utilizing
niggas.
them more and more and more and more and more. Now, a lot of times people do resist the urge or, cave in to make $1 million in 3 hours by dropping the OnlyFans link. That's the
And like, I ain't even mad at the Lil Tay girl. I ain't even mad at the Lil Tay girl. I'm mad at the dudes that signed up for that nasty ass shit, bro. What is your problem, bro? Fuck!
disgusting. And I'm not faulting anybody that does do it. I'm faulting the consumers of the content, the people that just see women as objects and automatically want them to go the OnlyFans routes. I'm faulting the dudes that then DM Lil Tay stuff like this, describing and depicting how you got off to the OnlyFans content.
Yo, OF made me bust the hardest nut I ever busted in my whole fingers dripping everywhere. What did this nigga just say? What did this nigga just say? You should have put this nigga at. You should have exposed this nasty ass nigga, bro.
That's just super duper weird. We've talked about
Ew.
gooning problems in America for years, but now it's getting to a point where it's way out of hand. Women can't even exist on the internet without being sexually harassed, and I just think it's just the most disgusting thing in the world. I don't even think there's really a message at the end of this. I
Y'all
think
niggas
it's
is
crazy
nasty!
that there are sickos that are waiting
Fuck!
for
That shit
these
just
young
pissed me
content
off,
creators
bro.
under the age of 18 to turn a certain age in order for them to drop the OF. I think it's disgusting that people are asking any woman content
That's
creator
disgusting.
to drop OF links, even though that's not their bag. It's also strange to me when I see women who post like beach photos and stuff like that that's a little bit outside of their niche. OF, link coming soon, link coming. That shit is all so weird, bro. This shouldn't be something normalized. Sex work should be taken much more seriously than just, hey, I turned 18, drop a OF link. The people that are, you know, engaged.
That's disgusting, bro.